Hi, my name is Grace. I'm 16 years old. I started counseling when I was 9, and I began services with Family Outreach Center when I was 14. And currently my counselor is Alicia. Life before I started with Family Outreach Center was really hard and emotionally draining. Pretty much everybody that knows me well enough says that a teenager, or really anybody, shouldn't have to go through what I have to deal with on a daily basis. To this day, when people ask me things about my childhood and teenage experience so far, I can't say much because I've never really felt like a kid that can just go to school, have a good social life, and not have to deal with adult things. That's because honestly, I've never had a chance to. All my life, my dad has been emotionally abusive, and once in a while, already bad situations will escalate even further. He has bullied me and made things so bad sometimes to the point where I have to leave the house. Then CPS gets involved. But that's not the only reason why they have been involved. Ever since I can remember, my mom has struggled with severe depression and anxiety issues. She has attempted suicide and been hospitalized multiple times. It's really hard because she is my best friend and the most caring, loving person I know. So when she is not doing good, I'm not doing good. Having to experience or witness times where she couldn't take it anymore was really hard. So one day I made a pact with her that we would vow to never self-harm or attempt suicide ever again. Since then, which was over a year ago, it has worked in a way and literally saved our lives. Oh, but that's not all. I have always gotten bullied for being overweight, which has really been hard. Also, to top it all off, we are super poor, like below the poverty line poor. In fact, I was actually homeless for about 6 months. But through all that time, all I have done is grow. When I started with Family Outreach Center, my life took a complete U-turn. Not all at once, but in slow bits and pieces. I feel like I've made so much progress since 2012. Right before I started Family Outreach Center, I was convinced that the only way things would get better was just to end it all. So let's just say they had a big project coming their way. But since then, I have learned so much. I've learned coping skills and how I can be the best me I can be. The two biggest things I have learned that are stuck in my head all the time are the cognitive triangle and my bucket. So about my bucket is mine. Absolutely no one else can have it. My bucket is what holds my feelings. For a long time, I was unknowingly letting others take out all the good things and letting them put in a bunch of junk I don't need. So finally, I put on a lid. I filled my bucket with all the good things I need and closed it. Now, my lid isn't sealed perfectly, but bad things still happen. But I don't let them affect me as much as they did before I started seeing Alicia. Honestly, I didn't know I had a bucket until I met her. Speaking of her, I just have to say that no matter how bad of a week or day I'm having, as soon as she walks in the door, I just have a huge smile on my face and everything just is awesome. Back to what I learned. The cognitive triangle. The cognitive triangle explains how our thoughts affect our feelings and how our feelings affect our actions. Learning that really helped me change the way I look at things. So now I can take that and tell others about it and help them get through their tough times. I've told so many people about it, and the one that stuck out the most to me was when I told my pastor. He thought it was really cool how I was able to take the skills that I learned in counseling and apply them to other areas of my life. All in all, I think I could say so far my life has been pretty hectic. But I can also say I've grown so much in these past couple of years. I no longer have urges to self-harm or have suicidal thoughts. I've learned to think about what I say before I say it. I've learned to try to love myself and not let others hurt me. Sure, I still get depressed and anxious, but now I know how to handle it. I don't think I can get through, even when I don't think I can get through something, I always do, because I call Alicia and she talks to me until I can breathe again. I'm so thankful for her and everyone at Family Outreach Center. I don't know where I'd be without them.